Are you typically somebody who puts tasks off until a later time so that a future version of you gets to deal with it? Hang with me for a few minutes, and I'm going to try and shift some perspectives on getting tasks done in the moment rather than in the future. My name is Jin, and this is The Unwound Being. This is a space where we explore different ideas and different concepts that allow our mind to unwind so that we can truly step into our best and most expansive life. So today I'm going to talk about the power of showing up for a future version of ourselves. Okay? Because I think that a lot of the time when we have like these little tasks that we have on our plate, and I noticed this, where this came from the other day. I noticed I drank all my water, right? I was finished with my water, no longer thirsty, and I got up and I went and I filled my water glass, because next time I get thirsty, I don't want to have to get water, right? Like, I'm taking care of the future version of me. And I think that this is important for quite a few reasons, right? Not only does it maybe light a fire under us to get our tasks done in a more realistic time, but what it shows us, right? Like, what it shows us, how it relates us to our future self. Because honestly, I don't think there's really a connection between us and our future self. If we are operating in this timeline of linearity, where there's this version of me and then there's that version of me, right? Like, there's not even a connection that we are the same being. So me doing something like taking out my overflowing trash tonight, so that in the morning that version of Jin doesn't have to come out and get stressed out because there's overflowing trash. I don't remember where that sentence came from, so I don't know how to wrap it up. But that's kind of what I'm talking about. Taking these little tasks that we can do in the moment, but we decide not to for whatever reason. It's, okay, so I think the most important aspect of this, like why this is it's such an incredible practice to start, is because we set the bar for how people show up in our lives, right? Like, if I want to take care of myself and make sure that I have water, so that next time I get thirsty, like, that Jin doesn't have to get up to get water because this version of me already did it. Like, I'm not going to have people around me who would neglect my needs more than I would neglect my needs, right? So, like, if I'm going above and beyond for myself, I imagine that the people that start coming into my sphere will also go above and beyond, not only for me, right? Like, but for themselves and other people in their lives. So it's kind of like we set the bar for how we are treated, okay? So I love that so much, because I love me, I love myself, and that's kind of like what I hope to open other people's eyes to the fact that it's really, like, it's great to love ourselves. It is fucking great to take care of ourselves in a way that we've never been taken care of before, right? It's not egotistical, it's not selfish, none of the above. But then there's like a shift that happens here, or there's a shift that happened for me when I started kind of like getting into this groove of doing things for future Jin, where I started doing more things that I didn't want to do in the moment, specifically to set myself up, right? So, like, in my mind, it was like, future Jin's gonna thank me for this. Putting my keys where I know where they're at, so that I'm not running around tomorrow morning searching for them. Like, that's a gift to future Jin. And yeah, so I wanted to share that because it serves multiple purposes, right? Like, if we're, wow, well, multiple purposes for sure. I just came up with a bigger one that, like, okay, so if we are showing up for ourselves, it actually connects us through time. And this is kind of big, but it connects us through time. Like, what I mean by that is, in the present, we begin to build the capability to envision our future self and what our future self might be looking for, right? And then on like more of a surface level reasoning for this is getting tasks done that normally would be put off. I don't want to make my bed. I don't want to take the trash out. I don't want to fill my water. I can do that later. But then when you have to do it later, you still have the same feeling. So later, wouldn't it be cool to be excited that it was already done? You know? So it helped me start getting tasks done in the moment as opposed to pushing them off because I knew that I was setting myself up. And then the most important one is we set the bar for how we are treated. We set the bar for how we're treated. I don't know how else to say that, but if we spoil ourselves, the universe, people, resources, like everything, we get spoiled, right? Because that's what we are expecting. So take that for what it is. I really enjoyed the timeline awareness. That wasn't something that I had in mind coming into this video, but I think it's a really cool one where time isn't actually a linear thing, right? Like, as a human, we have time, we are this old, and then we will be that old. But in actuality, don't even get me started on time, space. If we don't have time, space falls apart. If we don't have space, time falls apart. I'm just gonna leave it there. That's a topic for another video. Love it. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a quick little one, but hopefully a powerful one. And yeah, hopefully if it gets somebody to start taking care of themselves a little bit better, doing mundane tasks in order to take care of future you, that's incredible. Awesome. So I hope to see you in the comments. If you do want to work one-on-one with me, there is a Calendly link in the description where you can schedule either a $77 1 hour visit call or a free 15-minute consultation call with me. So check that out if you're interested. If not, I will see you next week. And until then, allow your mind to unwind.